Oh, Druid deck. Druid deck too slow. Druid deck will lose. Maybe. I'm almost always gonna play Wolf Rider on 3, right? Do I keep this card just because it seems really good? Or is this card more of a late game combo card? Or do I just play that as a 3-drop? I mean, it can be done anyway. It would be nice to get a 1 to start with. Maybe this card goes? Feels wrong. It might be okay. Nice. That's the 1 drop you hope for. Not as good if I have the Fire War Axe, but...
Do you hear its call?
Maybe I use the Fire War Axe. If I use the Heroic Strike, I keep this thing. The hook. And I hit him for 1. If I use the Fire War Axe, I lose my 1 a turn. They have a lot of weapons, though. I'm probably playing Cultist on 3. I'm not expecting the 1/1 to survive, but it might. If it does, that's a little bit of extra value. Oh, it survived. Could also play this card instead. Could actually play these 2 cards. Ooh, that might be the play. Now the question is, do I hit him first with this? It doesn't seem like I can kill him that fast. So I think I hold the axe. Hold the axe? I have an Arcanite Reaper. It's 2 extra damage right now. It depends on whether or not I think I'm going to need all this damage. That's 16... I think I will. I could be wrong though. This requires experience. Difficult play. Min-maxing that small point of damage matters. There's also the question of whether or not I can be ambitious enough to put the Bloodsail Cultist on the Arcanite Reaper. I might be able to hold off. That's a tough one to deal with. Well, it's all face from here on out, though. So, seems like I'm going to need 4 turns to win by hitting him in the face 4 times with these weapons. Possibly the time frame gets moved up. Probably the time frame gets moved up. So I'm going to probably hit him in the face 3 times. The best draw is going to be... I have to watch out for that taunt, the cheater. Oh, this is a good draw. I probably hit face. Yeah. 4-2 probably trades into one of these things. Even though I get a very favorable trade. I can get a favorable trade plus. Oh, massive cheating. He's gonna trade, right? No trade. What? Let me punish you for this. Those decks can't afford Harrison, probably. No 6-8 taunt? Oh, that's even worse. Uh-oh. Is there any card that I can draw which I can't play with Argent Horse Rider? I don't think so. Might as well save it in my hand. It probably doesn't matter either way. Savage Roar? What?
For Doomhammer, victory or death!
Shaman.
C'Thun
Gonna have to play the board control game against Shaman. Especially against Tunnel Truck. It's a pretty good card. I don't think that's worth hitting with the axe. How do I get punished? The Flame Tongue Totem. Yeah, I'll hit it. I think can kill this thing. That would suck. If you rock bitered this or something and then that went into the Loot Hoarder, I'd miss 2 damage. Yeah, he took 2 damage. Dumb player. Why would you hurt yourself? I can miss some damage if he damages himself. Ah, he took 2 damage. I'm a genius.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Attack my minion for me. Get him slowly but surely. Very impressive how much he can hurt himself. Oh, pull that weapon out.
I thank you. Victory or death!
This is not a great play. But I guess it's an okay play. Do I play Upgrade on turn 1? Probably not against this deck. The upgrade with any weapon in this game, with this deck, is basically a +3 damage though. Come to think of it. If I had played the upgrade, I could play the Dread Corsair now. Oh well. This deck might be good against Miracle. Rush him down. This is not doing very much rushing at the moment though.
Thank you.
Ah. And some tempo right there.
For the War Chief! For Hellspree!
4 damage to both. Ambition.
Thank you.
Correct order. Okay, so I have 10 damage in hand. This thing will do 8 damage. It's 18. That deck has no heal. So all I have to do is 6 more damage.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
That's 1 damage right there on the board, so I only need 5.
This guy's toast.
But I'm gonna probably have to make a detour for this card. And maybe for that card too. Or maybe no detours are made.
Blood and plunder.
It's not like that card can trade into anything. Alright. Okay, so I've got the 6 plus 6 plus 4. That is 18. Or that is 16. I wonder if I go ahead and play Leroy ahead of time. He doesn't have any taunt, so there's no real reason to play it ahead of time. It speeds up the amount of dying that I do.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay. Might have to do a detour here. Although, if he does 15 damage to me, I hit him for 8, he goes down to 11. He hits me for 15. Moral Strike will add +2, so that's 6, 8. Optimistically, the most amount of damage I have is 16. But I could top deck something. That would mean I have to play Leroy Jenkins Dread Corsair this turn. Okay. This makes Wolf Rider theoretically lethal, as well as Korkron. Heroic Strike also. Yeah, that's a good sign. Oh, he sent me to 13! Oh, 12? No. Bolster. Wouldn't have won anyways, though.
Well played.
Your soul shall be mine. Victory or death.
I just don't think that card is quite good enough. It's like a consolation prize to play it, but if I'm up against Zoo, I'm gonna need better than a consolation prize. That's the dream. So the dream is he somehow doesn't play something that survives on turn 1, which is nearly impossible. Anywho.
Fly party.
No way he trades the 3-1 into a 1-1, right? If I get away with this,
Fight, maggot.
then I can fight for the board pretty strongly. That's the dream. First made into the Bloodsail Cultist. I think I'm just gonna keep board controlling him here.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
He's almost out of stuff. And I'll try to finish him with the Reaper upgrade. Maybe. So next turn is Reaper to face, next turn is Upgrade to face. And the turn after that is... That's pretty much it. You have to choose the right moment in time to alternate from the control to the face.
My shield.
I say this is the moment in time. Oh, face. Huh. Here I can start thinking about what my highest win percentage chance is. I think it's by clearing this board. So I can deal 8 to him. We'll go down to 6. And I have 6 with the weapon. He would need to find 7 damage, which is pretty tough. It would need to be Abusive plus Doomguard or Power Overwhelming plus Doomguard. If I went this, I'd probably have enough damage still, and then he would need 9. 9 is exactly Abusive, or 9 is exactly Power Overwhelming and Doomguard, and he has to have exactly those 2 cards. That's good compromise, I think. Unless I think that I can still win with this board. 3-6, I can definitely win with this board. You take no chances. It's not like Zoo can ever clear anything. And I still have a chance for extra damage with the Murgleton.
Dare summon me.
Moshi comments how I'm very smart
Victory or death.
with this deck. Thank you. I feel smarter already. This hand is okay. I'll keep it. There's probably a slightly better that can happen, but this axe, it's like it has golden sparkle around it. It's all I need. You're all I need. Ooh, that's annoying. This is actually a problem. That Argent Squire shuts me down. Total Trog, easy. Argent Squire, though. Wow.
It's getting hot in here.
It's a killer. This is actually the play. The hook. I have to try not to replace the hook that early with the Fiery War Axe. So I'm hoping to get a good draw this turn. And I play the Kor'kron Elite pretty much always. Yeah, looks like I have to replace the axe. The hook. I wonder if I execute this guy. I mean, sure, there's a 7-7, but 7-7 might be too slow. He can't play it next turn anyways. By the time he can play it, it'll be too slow, right? That's the theory. The theory behind this play. Probably have to kill the 2-1, unfortunately, since 2-1 plus 1-1 is good enough. This thing needs to hit twice. So if he plays his 4-mana 7-7, it'll be too slow. So execute was was never really necessary for that card. Let's hit twice, so success. Wolf Rider, Heroic Strike Face. Loot Hoarder, slightly better. Bold called shot totem there. That's convenient. This takes out the taunt totem, and then Leroy gets him. Oh. Maybe not that easy. At least no cheat totem. Huh. This is a problem. I wonder if I armor up or I play the Raider. I could just fake him out also. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. The Raider will soak up only 3 damage maximum, which armor up would accomplish also.
Time's up. Let's do this.
He didn't fall for it. I can actually kill this thing and then remove damage to myself. That's probably better play. Damn it, Leroy. Ah, thinged.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Mind if I roll me?
I was tempted to equip the Fire Axe and send it at his face.
Mind if I roll me?
This might actually be a fine play also. Alright.
My blade be thirsty.
That card is big enough to be a problem. Toss a Heroic Strike at him. Or Corkron, but Heroic Strike is better. Since Corkron is repetitive damage. And then I'll equip this axe. Next turn 1+4. Pretty good. Hopefully these 2 minions do a lot of damage. That's enough damage. Other play is Corkron Dread Corsair. They already used the weapon though.
My blade be thirsty.
So Corkron Elite hits twice, which is pretty much what I always wanted. That's the last thing I kill. Although I could do 5 to face now. If I do 5 to face, and I do another 4 to face, that's 9. He's at 14. Say he clears the Elite with this, he's at 10. I think it's slightly cleaner if I do this. It's close though. It's really close. So I have 10 guaranteed damage in my hand. The Weaponsmith is 2 guaranteed damage,
Armor made.
12 damage. That Armorsmith does need to die. There's enough time that that'll gain more than 4. The curse! King's Defender. Sadness. Is it time to send Leroy at his face? I have the hook to remove 1 damage, which is critical in making sure that Leroy doesn't die. Yep, Leroy! Look him up. Ah, if only double damage. Had a 5% chance of winning right there. Maybe trade so he couldn't execute. It's probably a little silly though.
Choose for the war chief.
A bold play. Very brave. I am 1 damage off lethal.
Try this.
He has 13, I have 18. If he gains only 2, I should have lethal. Strike.
Victory or death. Bring it on. Fly, Polly.
Yes. We're thinking about not doing it just so it gets an additional 1 damage. Probably a really dumb idea though.
Fly, Polly.
Oh my gosh, it's the mirror.
Greedy. Astonishing.
Does this become a hard control game now?
My thanks.
It might. Whoever can get their minions to hit face more times, which usually means having board control, which means minions have to hit minions first. You probably win, since there's no comeback mechanism in this deck. I think I don't play the Fiery War Axe because Weaponsmith is playing next turn. Okay, change of plans. And then looks like I upgrade this guy to kill that gal. Slightly different deck. I think I Mortal Strike one of those. Yep. Because otherwise, that thing will deal 6 damage to me. Possibly 9, or maybe even 12.
It's getting hot in here.
Now we see the variance in the decks. I have to try to draw a pirate here. Hopefully not the first mate. That... is that good enough?
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
Arguably. It's time to go face instead. Because if I hit this, it's like he went face twice. I have 2, 4... No, I can't go face and beat him. I have to control this board still.
I will crush you. Astonishing. My thanks.
So he has 7. I have 3, 6, 8, 12. I think I need to clear out the green skin, because this game will not end in one turn. Probably. And if it ends in one turn, I lose either way. Wow.